This is your everyday English class.
Hello! Welcome to English Cactus. My name is Anna.
And my name is Brian. This podcast will help you practice your English in a fun and natural way, improving your listening skills.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support is really important to us, and you won't miss anything new.
And tell us in the comments, where are you from?
Now grab your coffee, relax, and let's begin. Let me ask you something. Do you feel tired even after sleeping?
Or maybe you go to bed, but your mind just doesn't stop.
Many people think the problem is sleep, but the truth is something different.
The real problem is what you do before sleep.
Yes, your night routine can change everything: your sleep, your energy, and even your English learning.
And today, we will talk about something very useful: bedtime and night routines.
You will learn how to talk about your routine in English using simple and real sentences.
And don't worry if you don't understand everything the first time.
That's normal. Just relax, listen, and enjoy.
After the dialogue, we will explain the vocabulary and expressions step by step.
So it will become much easier to understand.
So now, take a deep breath, get comfortable.
And let's listen to the dialogue.
Leo, you look tired today. Did you sleep well?
Not really. I went to bed late and I could not relax.
That happens a lot. What time did you go to bed?
Around midnight,
That's a bit late. What time did you wake up?
6:30.
Yeah, that's not a lot of rest. Maybe you need a better night routine.
I think so too. What do you do before bed?
I keep things simple. First, I stop using my phone before bed.
Really? That's hard for me.
I understand. You can start small. Try 10 minutes first.
That sounds possible. I usually watch videos in bed.
Same problem for many people. One video becomes many.
Exactly. I say just one more and then it's too late.
Try putting your phone away, not next to your pillow.
Maybe I can leave it on my desk.
That's a great idea.
What else do you do?
I make my room ready. I turn off bright lights and make it calm.
Do you like it cold?
Not cold, just a little cool. It helps me sleep better.
My room is often too hot. Maybe that's a problem.
It can be. Also, I prepare my pajamas early.
You plan your pajamas?
Yes, small things help your brain relax.
I usually look for clothes when I'm already tired.
Try preparing them before. It makes everything easier.
Good idea. What about food?
I avoid heavy snacks at night.
I eat chips and chocolate sometimes.
That's okay, but try lighter food.
Like what?
Maybe a banana or yogurt.
Can I drink tea?
Yes, but no caffeine.
Sorry, did you say no caffeine?
Yes, coffee and some teas have caffeine.
So, no coffee at night.
Right. Coffee is for the morning.
I need to change that.
You can say, I drink coffee in the morning, not at night.
That's a good sentence.
Study English every day, even with simple sentences.
I like that. What do you do next?
I brush my teeth and wash my face.
I do that too, but sometimes I'm lazy.
Think of it as a signal. It tells your brain the day is ending.
Like a message.
Exactly.
My brain doesn't stop at night.
Then you need a closing the day habit.
What is that?
Write a few things in a notebook.
Like what?
One thing you did well, one thing for tomorrow, and one thing you are thankful for.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. I studied English. I will go to work. I am thankful for my home.
That's simple and nice.
It helps your mind relax.
I think too much in bed.
Then write your thoughts before sleep.
That makes sense.
Also, read something simple.
In English?
Yes, but easy content.
I try to understand every word.
You don't need that. Focus on the main idea.
That's hard, but I will try.
You're doing great. Keep going.
Thanks. Can I listen to something?
Yes, listen to calm audio.
Like a podcast?
Yes, but slow and relaxing.
Maybe short stories.
Perfect.
What if I can't sleep?
Don't stress. Try slow breathing.
How?
Breathe in slowly, then out slowly.
Okay.
Also, you can relax your body.
My shoulders are always tense.
Then tell yourself, relax your shoulders.
That helps.
Also, don't solve problems in bed.
I always do that.
Try saying, I will think about it tomorrow.
That's a useful sentence.
Very useful.
What if I wake up at night?
Don't check your phone.
I always check the time.
That can make you more nervous.
True.
Just breathe and relax again.
Even if I don't sleep?
Yes, rest is still good.
I like that.
You can also prepare your morning at night.
How?
Prepare your clothes, your bag, your keys.
I always lose my keys.
Then give them a home.
A key home?
Yes, one place for your keys.
That's funny, but smart.
It makes life easier.
I see that now.
Start with small changes.
Not everything at once?
Exactly. Small steps.
So tonight, phone away, prepare clothes, write a note.
Perfect.
So what time should I sleep?
What feels realistic?
Maybe 11.
That's good.
I will stop using my phone at 10:45.
Great plan.
Then I brush my teeth, wash my face, and write in my notebook.
Excellent.
I will write, I did well today.
Nice.
I will work tomorrow.
Good.
I am thankful for my friend.
That's sweet.
And one English sentence, I am ready to rest.
Perfect.
If I can't sleep, I will breathe and relax.
Yes.
And no phone at night.
Exactly.
Thank you, Mia. This really helps.
No problem.
Wow, that was a really nice and calm story. I think many people can relate to Leo.
I agree. And remember, guys, we work hard to bring you this content for free. Any support helps us continue creating more lessons like this.
Exactly. Now let's help you understand everything better. First, we will explain some useful phrases from the dialogue. Then we will talk about vocabulary and cultural tips.
Don't worry if you didn't understand everything. That's normal. Let's learn step by step.
Let's start with an important moment. Leo said, I went to bed late and I could not relax.
This is a very common sentence. I went to bed late means you slept late. For example, you can say, I went to bed at midnight, or I went to bed at 2 a.m.
And I could not relax shows that his body was in bed, but his mind was still active. You can also say, I couldn't sleep, or my mind was busy.
Then Mia said, you can start small.
This is a powerful phrase. It means you don't need to change everything at once. For example, I will study English for 5 minutes, or I will read 1 page.
You can also say, start simple or start slow. These are great for beginners.
Leo said, I usually watch videos in bed.
Very real situation. Usually means something you do often. For example, I usually drink coffee in the morning.
You can practice by saying, I usually study at night, or I usually go to bed at 11.
Mia said, try putting your phone away.
Try is a very useful verb. It means attempt. For example, try to speak English. Try to relax.
Put your phone away means to remove it from your space. You can also say, put your phone on the table.
Another great moment, think of it as a signal.
This means something gives a message. For example, brushing your teeth is a signal to sleep.
You can also say, this is a signal to stop working.
Mia said, write a few things in a notebook.
A few means a small number. For example, a few minutes, a few words.
And notebook is very important for learners. You can write new words, plans, or ideas.
Leo said, I think too much in bed.
This is very natural English. You can say, I think too much. I worry too much. I eat too much.
Very useful structure.
Mia said, you're doing great. Keep going.
This is motivational. You can use it with yourself or others.
For example, you're doing great in English. Keep going.
Now let's talk about important vocabulary from the dialogue.
Yes, these words are simple but very powerful for daily life.
The first word is routine.
A routine is something you do regularly. For example, my morning routine or my night routine.
You can say, my routine is simple. I wake up, drink coffee, and study.
The second word is relax.
Relax means to become calm. For example, I relax before bed.
The opposite is stress, so you can say, I feel stressed, or I want to relax.
The next word is prepare.
Prepare means to get ready. For example, I prepare my clothes.
Another example, I prepare my bag for work.
Another important word is habit.
A habit is something you do often, sometimes without thinking.
For example, drinking coffee every day is a habit.
You can also say, I want to build good habits.
Next word, calm.
Calm means peaceful and relaxed. For example, I feel calm at night.
The opposite is nervous or anxious.
Another word is rest.
Rest means to relax your body. For example, I need to rest.
Important. Rest is not always sleep. You can rest without sleeping.
Last word, plan.
A plan is something you organize for the future.
For example, my plan is to study English every day.
Or, I have a plan for tomorrow. Now, let's talk about some cultural tips related to bedtime routines.
Yes, this is very interesting because different cultures have different habits.
In many countries, people try to sleep early, around 10 or 11 p.m.
But in some places, people sleep later, especially in big cities.
So if you travel or live abroad, you may notice different sleep times.
Another important point is phone use at night.
In many cultures today, people use their phones a lot before bed.
But there is a growing idea, no phone before sleep.
You might hear people say, I have a no phone rule at night.
Also, writing in a notebook is very common in self-care culture.
Yes, people write journals, gratitude lists, or plans.
For example, in English, people say, I write in my journal every night.
This helps with mental health and organization.
Another interesting thing is the idea of self-care.
This is very common in English-speaking cultures.
Self-care means taking care of your body and mind.
It can be simple: sleeping well, eating well, relaxing.
Finally, the idea of no work in bed.
Many people believe the bed should be only for sleep.
So you may hear, don't work in bed.
This helps your brain connect bed with rest, not stress. So, as you can see, this topic is not just about sleep. It's about lifestyle, habits, and mental health.
And also a great way to practice English with real-life situations.
Keep practicing every day.
You're doing great!
Now we're going to help you speak more English in real life.
Yes, we will give you simple sentence models that you can use every night.
These are easy, practical, and perfect for beginners and intermediate students. Let's start with simple sentences about your night routine.
You can say, I go to bed at 11 p.m.
Or, I go to bed early.
If you sleep late, you can say, I go to bed late.
Now, let's talk about phone use.
You can say, I stop using my phone before bed.
If you feel nervous, you can say something simpler. No phone before bed.
Very simple, very effective.
About preparing for the next day.
You can say, I prepare my clothes for tomorrow.
Or, I prepare my bag at night.
If you forget words, you can say, this one ready for tomorrow, please.
Now, about self-care.
You can say, I brush my teeth and wash my face.
Or, I take a shower before bed.
Simple actions, simple English.
About relaxing.
You can say, I try to relax before sleep.
Or, I breathe slowly.
If you feel nervous, say, I need to relax.
Now, something very powerful.
You can say, I will think about it tomorrow.
This is great when your mind is busy.
Another option, not now, tomorrow.
Short, simple, and very useful. Let's practice gratitude.
You can say, I am thankful for my family.
Or, I am thankful for today.
Even simpler, thank you for today.
Now, a very important sentence.
You can say, I am ready to rest.
This is perfect before sleep.
You can also say, I am ready to sleep.
Now let's build a simple night routine in English.
You can say, at 10:45, I stop using my phone. I prepare my clothes. I brush my teeth. I write in my notebook. I am ready to rest.
That's amazing practice.
and very real for your daily life.
So, let's do a quick recap of what we learned today.
Today, you learned how to talk about your bedtime routine in English.
You also learned simple and useful sentences like I go to bed early, I prepare my clothes, and I am ready to rest.
And more than that, you learned how small habits can change your night and your life.
Now let me ask you, what is your night routine like today?
Do you use your phone before bed?
Do you prepare your next day, or do you feel stressed at night?
And more importantly, what can you change today?
Not tomorrow, not next week, today.
Even one small change can make a big difference.
Maybe tonight you can try something simple.
Put your phone away 10 minutes earlier.
Or write one sentence in English before sleep.
Or just say, I am ready to rest.
Learning English is not only about studying.
It's about living the language every day.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
Share this with a friend who also wants to learn English.
And tell us in the comments, what is your night routine?
We would love to hear from you.
Take care of yourself,
Sleep well.
and see you in the next episode.
Keep practicing. Keep improving. Take care.